Hello guys, welcome. Sanbonani Dumilang Afshin. It's your girl Lindy here. To our newbies, to all our new joiners, welcome to Relationships and Dating Tips. My name is Lindy Nala. I am an author and a relationship coach. I just want to say thank you guys so much to wonderful response that I received from each and every one of you on our previous video where we were talking about why do narcissists love church. I truly appreciate the feedback, the comments that I receive from each and every one of you guys. It is highly appreciated. It's good to know that you are finding this content valuable. Thank you once again. Moving along. So today we are going to be talking about how to know that God did not send that man. Yes, that is the title of today's message. How to know that God did not send that man. Let's get straight into it. We all have a desire to want to settle down someday, isn't it? To find our respective partner and spouse, someone to do life with, etc. It's an inborn desire. Unfortunately, not everyone that comes into our lives comes with a good intention. Some you may discover that they have their own hidden agendas. They want to use you. Some want something from you. Some really have other hidden agendas that we may never even get to know about. However, we have a responsibility to make sure that we learn all the traits that could help us to ascertain whether this person has been sent by God or whether they have been sent by the devil. We have a responsibility over our own lives. We cannot hand over that responsibility in someone else's hands. And that is the reason why we are having this discussion today, so that I can be able to share with you guys some of the behavioral tendencies that we need to be aware of so that we can be able to identify whether our respective spouse is from God or is from the devil. So here they are in no particular order. The first one is confusion. When your position in a relationship is unclear, when your partner does not communicate openly and clearly with you, and most times you may find yourself wondering about your position or your role in that relationship, that may be a sign that this person is not from God. Okay? Pay attention. Number 2, inconsistency. Oh boy. Inconsistency is another red flag. When a man cannot make up their minds about the important things in your relationships, they are not able to make any commitments. For example, you guys could be making plans to do or to achieve certain things by a certain time. And you find that time and time again that your partner is unable to honor their promises. That is another sign, okay, that this is not a man that has been sent by God. Number 3, if you discover that your partner is unsupportive, this man may have no desire to want to help you in your own personal goals, in your pursuits. Could be your career, pursuits or business goals, etc. If you find out that this person does not have any desire to want to help you, to make you a better person, definitely that is another sign. This individual is showing you that they simply do not care about your life or about your well-being, and most importantly, about your dreams, period. The next one is domineering. Okay, these are people or men that love to be in control. They want to be in control of your life. Okay, completely dictate how you live your life, who you hang out with, who your friends may be, where you go, etc. These individuals have a hunger to want to dominate you altogether and to control your life fully. You do not want to be in a relationship with such an individual. The next one is accountability. Okay, if this man lacks accountability, they avoid it at all times. Sometimes they will twist your word to make it seem as if you are putting words in their mouths. Because remember, all that they want is to get out of that conversation so they don't look imperfect or they don't look like they're at fault. These are the individuals that have not learned to be accountable because their ego is too big. They cannot even stomach or even imagine or envision themselves being found at fault. This is someone that you do not want to do life with. Believe you me, run for cover. And then the final one is prideful. All right, these are men who do not want to be corrected. All right, they don't want to be corrected, especially by their women, because they feel that women are not are not the right people to give them correction or to give them advice. They're not open to receiving any guidance or any advice from a woman, because a woman is looked upon as as less than, and they feel superior to women. And that's the reason why they're not open to listening or to taking any advice or directive from a woman. Things have to be done their way at all times. All right, this is what you will discover when you are in a relationship, or if you are in a marriage with this individual. And most times I've also seen, based on my own experience, that these individuals can be rigid. All right, they are not open to learning or trying out new ways of doing things. Okay, they are so rigid. They are just caught up in their own world, and they want to lead on everything that takes place in the home, every single thing. They want to have their hands on everything. This is obviously somebody that it can be a very challenging situation to try and to reason with, because, as I said, they are very narrow-minded, and it's difficult to actually try, help them to see the world in a much broader perspective. So you will have a lot of challenges trying to make that relationship or that marriage work with such an individual. Okay, what you need to realize at the end of the day, that such an individual, such a man, is definitely not from God. A man that will dismiss your opinions, your suggestions, and they only want to be the ones that are making all the decisions in the home. Girl, leave that man. All right, he is not worth your time. He is not worthy of you. All right. Take that as a sign that this man is definitely not from God. We all know, as children of God, that Jehovah is not a God of confusion, right? He is a God of order. He is a caring, a loving, and a supportive father to his children, right? And then if this man cannot be all that Christ is to the church, because Christ loves his church, he cherishes his church, he supports his church, he covers his church. If the man that you're with does not do all of these things, or is not any of these things, then you should know, my dear sister, that that man is definitely not from God. Run for cover. Thank you for watching. That's the end of our discussion for today. I would like to hear your feedback and your personal experiences, guys. What have you experienced from somebody that obviously may have portrayed themselves as a man of God, and then obviously only to discover months or years later that they were not from God? Let us know your personal experiences, guys. We would like to know. Remember, we are all on this journey together. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Relationships and Dating Tips. Subscribe, guys. Spread this gospel with as many of your friends, your loved ones, your sisters, your aunts, your colleagues, as many of your friends and your network as you possibly can. I love you lots. Until next time, do keep well, and God bless. Bye now.